So, in anticipation of this getting slightly grim, I've taken a couple minutes out, I've listened to one of the songs by The Strokes, and now I'm happy again. Right, where were we? Rochelle, what's wrong, darling? Why are you hiding here? Talk to me, Rochelle. What's going on? Well, she's either thinking of jumping or slit her wrists. I'm sorry, she kept murmuring. That's when I noticed the blood on the floor and the way she was hiding her hands behind her back. Well, I was right with one of my guesses. Soundlessly, she let me take her wrist. She had more intent than the penknife had edge, so most of her arm simply throbbed a sore and speckled red. But nearer the wrist where she must have first started cutting, her soft sun-soaked skin had been repeatedly sliced through. Oh, I'm not going to read that. That's horrible. Oh, God. Alright, well, I think we can conclude that this game must have been written by an angst-ridden teen. I'm so sorry, she said. I'm so sorry I took them. Took them? The whys came a lot later. God, we didn't have to do anything more with that scene. Dear God. After her parents took her out of school and put her into counselling. Her V-Ball championships in Korea were nothing next to that hiatus. Maybe it was the pressure of the school system. Definitely written by an angst-ridden teen. Maybe it was the stress and guilt of constantly competing with me. Maybe it was her mum and her high standards and compulsive need to control. Maybe it was just putting up the strong, pretty, popular facade for far too long. Maybe it was me. I consider myself a self-sufficient person. Rarely ask for help and neglect giving it to. I've replayed our friendship over the years and over, trying to see what I'd missed. You'd miss nothing? You do that for too long, you start to think everything is a sign. So I've stopped. What a brilliant friend. Well, I did worry before, but now I don't care. It's great. Now, I just think I was guilty of never saying enough to her, being available for her, yes, but never forthcoming. She's done so much for me. I would have never been able to talk to you like this if not for her. She's increased my social circle by squaring the number. She's indulged my rants and the essays I turned them into. She's been there for me. She may have resented me, but that's over now. We tend to let one event redefine everything, and that's happened in a relationship. But I'm starting to think that's wrong. I'd like to believe that the good times were genuine, not mere pretense. I'm so confused. That doesn't take a lot, granted, but I am confused. And so, the point of all that was this. Do you like Rochelle? No, I don't. The one I really love is you. Don't tell me I haven't got enough things to do the other options. And knowing this game, yes I do, probably requires agility. Alright, so basically what I'm getting myself into here is that she is pretty, yes, she is outgoing, but there is a dark, twisted side that I will probably see later. But yeah, fuck it, go on then. Rochelle is beautiful and talented and clever beyond words. She's also broken, fragile, and the only real friend I have in this world. Do you understand what that means? Is it by any chance? If anything happens to her, I will be slaughtered. Just listen, 14 upon 25. It means you can never hurt her, or I'll fucking kill you. Understand? I'm happy for the two of you. Me, I'm a confirmed bachelorette. I should have never told you about Rochelle. I see that now. I was just doing it for my own selfish reasons, because I love... No, that would be too horrible, even for me. I'm sorry. I am so confused. What? Does she love me or Rochelle? I assume she loves me, and that's the only logical thing which makes sense. I'm so confused. This has suddenly gone very, very serious. I've got to go. Dear voice in head, what a crazy week it's been, huh? I've got a lot to think about. Right now I'm worried about Ellen and Rochelle, but it's getting crowded out by thoughts of upcoming exams. Unfortunately, Ellen's moniker for me is right. 14 upon 25 is not a good start, and I can't afford the luxury of high school drama when my grades are so tragic already. It's because I'm not very clever. I have to be agile. Random really is an unforgiving school in more ways than one. Okay, enough ruminating. Back to the books. Actually, unforgiving? I'm in a class full of dickheads. Of course it's unforgiving. Alright. Ashley, are you there? I'm so glad I found you. Sorry to disturb you, but I really need your advice on something. Yes, your skirt is far too short. And no, your legs shouldn't be that thin. Oh dear, if I get myself entangled in any more relationship problems, I really think I'm going to affect my grades, especially with the exams coming. What should I do? Intelligence gifted. I guess I can cram it later on. I should listen to June now. But I don't... I'd miss out on story if I tell her to go screw herself. And I'm really into that. I cannot not do that. Alright, hang on. Again, you can see the massive gaps between recording again. What should I do? Alright, let's do this one. Will it like success? Success! Aha! Alright. So that's a level up. I feel I should get one more intelligence. 3 intelligence! Whoop whoop! I'm just so clever. Thanks so much. Okay, the truth is I've been arguing a lot with Zach lately. Maybe we've been spending too much time together. Our dinners have been short and curt, our conversations have been more punctuation than words, and our partings are lifeless and mundane. That's because he's a pretty boy and he has no sort of charisma whatsoever. And plus, with a name like Zakaria, he's going to be a twat, isn't he? Then he dropped this bomb on me. Listen to the story and tell me who's right and who's wrong. So is this going to take all afternoon and I now cannot do intelligence? Whatever. One day after school, Zakaria requested I come by his place to meet his mum. I thought it'd be a sign of commitment to our rocky relationship, so I agreed. Right. Okay, things didn't go as planned. Hi, Auntie. She greeted me kindly, warmly, asked if I need anything to eat or drink, I demurred. We spent some time on small talk before his mum had another appointment to go to. Zakaria and I went into his bedroom. He closed the door. Oh, well, we can see where this is going. So, what did you think? Your mother seems nice. What about the house and my room? I stay in a 3-room flat, so this is more opulent than anything I'm used to. He won't know what opulent means. It's gorgeous and so big. Your room is really tastefully done up too. By that you mean it's white. White is not tastefully done up. Also, that's not walls. Come on. That there and this here, that's just someone rubbing the wall out with paint. That's all that is. MS Paint. Someone's just gone and removed it. Oh, God. Thanks. You never told me what your father does for a living. This is such a big house. Actually, it's just me and my room. She comes from a rich family and her father, a Datuk in Malaysia, responsible for building dams, left her a huge inheritance when he passed. There's people who manage the money for us. Fucking hell, talk about a cushy life. Wow, I never knew you were well-to-do. Everything kind of makes sense now. Still, you should let me pay for my own meals. Can you please drop that? It's ridiculous that you pay for anything when we go out together. What, I can't afford to pay? Shouldn't all this put your mind at ease? This game is definitely written by an angst-ridden teen. Oh god, a 14-year-old who's in a difficult relationship. And by difficult, I mean no kind of relationship. It's not about the money, it's about the principle. And what's the principle? That you won't let me take care of you? That I can take care of myself? Then what do you need me for? Hey, chill. Okay, Zach? Chill, man. Let's chillax on this bed. With the door closed. This is taking a weird turn for the worst. Sorry. So what happened to your dad? You've never asked me about my background before. I believe everyone should be allowed to make choices in telling their own story. Come on, that's something someone would say in an RPG. My dad was Chinese. My mum found out that he lied about converting to Islam, so she kicked him out of the house and he lives somewhere else now, with his own life. I only see him during Chinese New Year, when we are forced into reunion. Forced. Well, I'd be terrible, clearly, dating her mum. Not being particularly religious. Being kicked out, dear God. That's so sad. Do you miss him? No, I've never needed him. My mum's raised me my whole life and I owe everything I am to her. A stuck-up little twat with a collar. Okay. Notice how everyone seems to wear the same thing. It's just so odd. It's like a uniform. Conspiracy theorists, get at them! Ah, that's sweet. I put my arms around him and started leading him to bed. Oh, God. June, stop. June! What? Stop. Hey, why are you so angry? We've been going out for 2 months now. What's the problem? Just relax. Yeah. Well, I think if you're like... I'd say 15 and above, to be perfectly honest. But let's just say 16 and above for the purpose of morals. That if you're 16 or over and you've been dating a month a guy and you haven't done anything with him, That's quite weird. Something's probably wrong. I'm just not comfortable with this yet. To be fair, I mean, like, he probably does live in a system where, you know, sex before marriage is very, very weird. Maybe that's the problem with our relationship right now. It's so fucking boring. You're as passionate as a block of wood. That was hurtful. Who says that as a reaction? Yes, you cunt! I hope you die! Oh, ouch. Cries? What kind of reaction is that? I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I regretted it even before I said it. Why did you say it then? Damn stupid girl. I don't know why I can't stop saying things I know will hurt us both. I'm just too impulsive with it. My feelings. I'm sorry, Zach. I really just want this to work. Please. I'm sorry too. Everything was fine until I went home and blogged about it. Oh my god, this is just someone spending too much time on Tumblr, I tell you. 1 week ago. Dear readers, OMG met 007 mother. Was so scared of her, wondering... Oh my god, it is just actually a Tumblr post. Alright, wondering if she would get angry if she found out I was Chinese. You are Muslim, how can you have a Chinese girlfriend? Thankfully, I don't think that's what she thought, at least not openly anyway, which is a start. Went well, better than expected. In case you're wondering why he's called 007, well, let's just say I tried to confirm that claim today, but he wouldn't let me see. Not very comfortable with touching each other yet. I mean, how sweet is that? But you know, sometimes all the girl needs is a man to touch her to let her know when she is loved. Someday soon, I'll reach that stage of 007. I'm sure I can do it. Well, I think I've just got a new shut-up line. Why'd you go to a girl in a bar and be like, hey, sometimes all a girl needs is to be touched to know she's loved. You get a slap in the face and a kick in the balls. Let's face it. Alright. Time to call Zakaria. Hey, June, my mother googled your name and found your blog. She wants to remove your latest post right away. This isn't North Korea. You can't just remotely do that. Also, if you're blogging anonymously, get it like all Tumblr people. Try to remain anonymous, and after a week, you tell everyone. What is that clock I've just suddenly noticed? Wow, that is about a minute. Not even that, like 30 seconds of design went into that. Alright. Wait, what? First of all, no. What? Who does that? Can you please go and remove your entry? No, it's a matter of principle. I'll reread it, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't offensive to her at all. If anything, I'm a little embarrassed for both of us that she read it. Can you please talk to her? I think you should remove it. She was really quite angry. She threatened legal action. Up to that point, I was sticking up for Zakaria. But legal action? Go fuck yourself. What the fuck? Tell me you're joking. No, I'm serious. So you'll pay for my meals but won't defend me in front of your mum? Don't be presumptuous. Listen, this thing between us, it's really hard, okay? At a superficial level, we can really click. We both love having fun. And for a while we did. But after what my mum said, I'm starting to realise how different we are. Our backgrounds and hence our beliefs. I've never had any problems with that, but sure. You're not wrong, I'm not right. We're just different. But this thing between us, it can still work if we just work at it. It's hard, but you can start making it easier by apologising to her and deleting that post. All it'll cost you is a bit of your ego and maybe a lone reader. Can you do that for us? No! Go fuck yourself, Mr. Zakaria. Go fuck yourself. Damn! This is all because of your mum. Even if you think I wrote the post in error, you could have defended me and discussed it with me in private. But now you're just standing on her side attacking me too. That's not what I need right now. That's not what I need you for. I'm disappointed and hurt, Zach. Like the little exclamation mark. Like, oh, I've had a thought! Whoa, this is rare! But most of all, I'm just tired. I didn't call you so we could argue. I think I'll just hang up now and I won't call you again, okay? Bye, Zach. Click. Wow. She is one cold motherfucker.